Alright, there we go. Let us see if today is the day that I can keep the microphone on the stand and avoid knocking it off. Hi! See, there are two of you here. Maybe one is me, maybe another is Foots. Either way is good. Hello, good people. Or good person, or good future people. I don't know. Either way. Hi. Cool. So, we're going to jump into our intros like we normally do. We're going to be doing a challenge based upon grabbing loadouts from other people. I'm going to experiment with doing stuff where we do like Plunder and Battle Royales, because that was kind of fun. And then we have a lecture today. Ooh, lecture. But I'll talk about that as we're popping into this. First of all, I got to make sure that I get the right lecture stuff up and ready to go. Alex, hello. It's nice to see you early. How are you doing today? What do I have the pleasure of having you come by in the very beginning? Intelligence is weird. I'm writing out my intros, which I forgot to do real quick. There we go. Alright. I like to do these intros where I have this part. And do the practice. There we go. Line those up. Looking good. 8 is at the player loadouts. 7 is intelligence is weird. So I'll do the intro. Feel free to answer how you're doing and what's going on and all that kind of stuff because it's fun to have you here. Intelligence is weird. I spelled weird right? Depends on where you look, right? I prefer E except for C, except in weird. And all the other tons of examples that it is not that case. Alright. So we play video games in order to figure... Almost got it. Almost got it. Almost got the intro. I help people find flow states through video games so that they're able to apply the flow states they learn from video games to their normal life. We do this by doing challenges in video games. Today we're going to be doing a challenge of other players' loadouts, and we also do it with lectures about some self-improvement discussion. Today is going to be on how intelligence is weird. Cool. That's not bad. Maybe we'll do one more, because it's always good to have a couple to select from. Hi, so we find flow states in video games so that we can apply the flow state information to our lives and enjoy our lives more. Today we're going to be doing a challenge with no loadouts, woo, and finding other players' loadouts in Call of Duty Warzone, and we're also going to be doing a lecture on why intelligence is weird. Let's do it. I like that one too. Either one works for me. I can do this. There we go. Having a hard time not just hitting buttons and making those bounce. Boom. Oh, yay! Joe's been angry with me all day because it's been raining, so we couldn't play outside. Your challenges with Joe sometimes. That does sound frustrating and a little funny. I appreciate that I realize that it's challenging, right? Like you're like, Joe, it's muddy, and he's like, ah! Makes me laugh. Well, I hope to provide an interesting lecture for you today, provide a fun bit of silly gameplay. We're going to be starting off in Plunder. We're doing the thing where we're taking other people's guns, and we're going to see if we can top 10 kills, do that same process. If not, it's fine. We'll keep learning, getting better at it. I also want to try doing it in Battle Royale. Why don't I do top 10 kills in Battle Royale as well? That's a fun idea. I've never actually thought of doing that before. That's great. I keep with that system. It's not about victory, but victory can happen. I like that. I've never gotten 10 kills in a Battle Royale, though. Let me rephrase that. In a Battle Royale in Call of Duty. It's definitely not my thing. Also, I changed my character outfit because this person looks a little bit more camo. Like the other person had a little bit more skin showing and like gray, and this is more brown, which I think will blend in a lot better in the environments that we play in. So that will be nice. Today's lecture, Alex, have you ever watched the Vlog Brothers? V-L-O-G, and then brother, B-R-O-T-H-E-R. One of their videos is partly what inspired my lecture discussion today. I'm early because we just got back from our evening walk earlier than usual. Joel held my hand the whole way back, so we walked at a good pace instead of being dragged along. Gotcha. That's cute. Walks are nice. I'm glad that you get to enjoy some with Joe. I'm trying to not knock over the microphone. It's gotten more shaky for some reason. I'm not sure what's changed. Alright, microphone. I need you to be Need to be cool, okay? Stay. It's challenge. Alright, wires over here. That should be good. I'm thinking in this experimentation of stuff that I'm going to be doing, one of the challenges that I look forward to trying is focusing on no attachments to guns. I think that'll be a fun one. Hello! Oh, dang it. That's because we weren't using the true weapons of the true elite. The true elite use crossbows. Never watched a video? Gotcha, Alex. The thing that I've always found that I like about their videos is they're concept-based, and they provide some training and information, but it's kind of like you always have time for a Vlogbrothers video, because they're pretty short. Under 4 minutes. Ooh, intense music. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da, bum. And the most recent one, or not most recent, but the one that caught my attention was... I've been thinking about some stuff related to a class that I'm going to be taking this June about growing as a social media influencer. Ooh, where I have a lot of skill set in managing large communities, but as you've been here for years, I haven't really grown this one, and so that's a skill set that I want to work on, and the class is supposed to help me with that. Not supposed to. I've been watching the professor do TikToks and videos, and I'm like, I like what she do. She's very smart, and I'm very curious to learn more from her. Anyway, one of the things she's talked about is a thing that I haven't really focused a lot of attention on. She's been doing a weird thing all day. Oh, I'll jump to that. He had his fist clenched all day, and I'm not quite sure why. Interesting. Is he feeling nervous? That comes across as like a nervousness thing to me. But I mean, you know, to each everyone's own. Alright, again, top 10 in Plunder. Get 10 kills. My goal right now is to take everyone else's weapons. So I'm just going to use a sword to pick up someone else's weapons. And then switch, like what we did there. And that'll be the process. But the point that I was going to was focusing on growing within an already established community. That was it. Sometimes I hear of that as known as a niche within a niche. Call of Duty stuff is kind of an example of that. But I haven't been like aligning with a specific community in mind like that so much. Oh, I was trying to throw a knife. Oh, they got a cute bunny rabbit. See that? Oh, bunny rabbit. Yay for the bunny! Not for the play, but for the bunny. Also, just think about it. If Joe is clenching his fists, he might just be enjoying that. He might be like, ah! As a person, sometimes I'm like, I don't know, this seems cool. Alright, gonna go to swords and knives real quick. Alright, now what weapons are we using today? We're using an assault rifle. Don't know what that is. Damn! What is this? Is this just gonna be really good all the time? I don't know. How many rounds does this hold? 4, 5 rounds? Okay. I'm practicing sniping. Oh, someone looking at us from over here. Enemy soldier incoming. Oh, hello. Thank you for delivering upon us more kills. Enemy dropping into the AR. And money. Grazie, friend. Enemy UAV overhead. Nope, cars coming by. Enemy dropping into the AR. Oh, let's see if we can snippy snap. Snippy snap, Jesus. All right. What is this gun again? The Mao something? Car 98K. Oh, thank you, game. Ugh. He's never done it before, other than being angry. He can't play out. He's been pretty normal. He was doing it before. I told him he couldn't play out too. I don't know. Let's go find someone else to borrow guns from. Zoop. Let's throw some knives through that. Just stay still. Their vision is based upon movement. Oh no, someone's from behind! Yay! Not my best play, but still pretty fun. Alright. Switch to knives again. I pressed my thing out. Lies? Lies, I say. He's been picking them up by trapping them between both fists. That's funny. I wonder if, so he's grabbing stuff like... I wonder if he's just enjoying himself. Oh, kids are weird. So you aren't player stuff, but I will take that money. Oh, I was trying to be clever and cool. That's my body rallying. Achieving your goals today? Hey, Stadia. Right now, we're trying to take other opponents' stuff and then using it. I found some stuff that's been really fun, but I've been trying to do like a new version every time. Like a new player to go after. Oh, I missed my landing spot. My money was just up there. Oh, hi. Boop. Yep, just like that. He's a strange kid. We're all strange children in our own way. Alright. So, still gonna try to grab my other piece of stuff. Ooh, some money. Good. Or not money. A balloon, which is gonna be useful. Alright, maybe I can jump up on here. And then jump up on here. That's a da-da-dun-dun-dun. Here. Super epic bongos! For epic gameplay! Yeah! Epic gameplay bong. Unfortunately, the stuff is gone now, but, you know. We did what it deserved. Oh. Up. Alright. What guns are we using today? Hold on. Oh, dang it. They delivered the weapons to us. It's funny, not using a crossbow has been challenging. But that's fine. That's how this works sometimes. Excuse me. Oh, slice. Let's see. I advertised my last stream. If I didn't finish Doom, I would have to eat my shoe. Sadly, I failed both. You tried eating your shoe? How very Elmo of you. Elmo appreciates you eating a shoe, which does not mean you should do it. Yes, we try to appease Elmo, but not necessarily all the time. Oh, missed that shot. That's fine. Oh, dang it! Oh, I'm trying to be smart about this, and that might be my problem. Related to today's lesson anyway is going to be on intelligence, so the fact that I didn't manage to do this very well, it's fine. Intelligence is weird. And that is, in fact, today's lesson we'll be discussing for lecture, is the weirdness about intelligence. Is that landing from up there? It is. Okay. Oh! Oh, I missed it. I'm alive, though. That's good. There wouldn't happen to be dead people that I can pick up weapons from, so I don't have to be the one to kill them, right? Just saying. You know, just trying. Not a player's. Oh, did gag at the end of the stream. If I was actually in my shoes, I would have got World War II boots. Boil the lever. What are you saying? I can't defy Elmo. Elmo is defy. Elmo! I'm sorry, I lied! I didn't want to make you mad! I'm sorry, Elmo! You're right! I cannot defy Elmo. How could I have said such a thing? Unrelated, I'm going to try to deposit the money in this scary place because Elmo demands it and I cannot defy Elmo. Look at those eyes! Look at that reach! I'm gonna hide it here. I'm gonna put Elmo down for a second to go to Bongo so you can see, because I'm either gonna fail terribly or succeed. Oh look! Some weapons from the players. Oh, that's the same player same guns from earlier. Nice. Oh god! I thought I was clever and cool. Dang it! Oh my gosh. I mean, one sometimes loses a lot of money. I'll see if I can still deposit the stuff that I had there. What's funny is I still have 5 kills even after what I would consider a relatively less quality play. Oh, come on. Hey. How do you survive the knife? Almost killed him. Almost killed him. Oh! All of the not all the money, but a lot of the money I'd collected. So we can try to go back that way. Nah, that's pretty far away. Let's be smart about this and keep being insane. Right? That makes sense. Let's be smart about this and maintain the insanity. Cool. We have the intensity still on, which I probably should have turned off during the sad music. Alright, give me your items. Give me your items. Ah! I'm gonna run, sir. Have a great stream today. We're watching it back. Ah, thank you, Stadia. I hope you have a good day. Do what you do. Sad. But okay. I do like how they add a little bit of background music to this now. It's a little bit more intensity to the experience. So I'm not as worried about the— oh no! Oh, trying to get other people's guns is hard. Tough. Tough. I don't know what's going on. I got a lot of plates. All these people surviving knife throws. I am disappointed. Sads. I might have to start doing the terrible thing. The terrible thing known as just normal playing. So I've lost a lot of money in this experience. But that's landing. Oh, dang it. Revenge would have been a dish best served sharp. Thank you, Stadia. Before I go, folks. It's just us three, but you know, we can pretend that there's many more. Alright, let me borrow this. Grab this person's loadout. Jeez. That's actually a good idea. We should be playing the snipe loadout right now. Because that way, we have a shield for protection. Give us a little bit more chance. Cleverness. We're still at 5 kills, and we're still plenty of time to get in the top 10. I'm a little bit too low for this, though. Any ropes that allow me to get up? Doesn't appear to be the case that there's any rope that allows me to get up high. I sound like... Whoa! I like landed on that person's head on the way down. A weird moment of slow fall after we put away the parachute is odd. Alright, there's a lot of money over this way. I'm debating on going that way to try to pick up as much cash as I can and see if we can have a higher chance of victory by doing it that way. Oh, shields out for protection. Alright, I need you and your items.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
This is a player weapon. This counts. Alright, thanks player weapon. I don't know where the other player went. Joe was watching Nerd Creek. He was watching Blippi. Alright, I think the solution right now, honestly, is just find a place, slam into ground, pick up those weapons, and stop worrying about having the perfect, like, taking a specific player's stuff. Especially because we're in overtime.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Alright, weapons over here. Money too. Got a sniper rifle. I have one shot, that's fine. I only need one. No, I don't. I need more than one. There we go. 33. Shield time. Walk in with the shield. Shield time. Walk in with the shield. Shield time. Who shot me from behind? It was shield time. Not even singing. He's even singing. We're a top earning. How? Alright, hello players. I'll take those, and I would like your weapons, please. Thank you. Dang it! That I would try. So since there's still so much money in the bottom left of the map, I wonder if I can... I don't have enough time to do it, but it was one of those things where it's like, I wonder if we could rush that, get a bunch of cash, and then go for the kills. Because honestly, we normally go for the kills, then the cash, has been our direction of choice. Oh, I missed that knife. Oh, sad. I think it's interesting they don't show the kill stuff after the fact when you're in the overtime. They're like, they don't have enough time. 30 seconds, we might be able to get 3 kills. Not, that's fine. We move it over next into the... Uh-oh.
Enemy UAV on there.
Dang it! Oh, fire, teammates, friendship. Our absolute worst enemy. Oh, cool, they got an airplane over here. Flight 457 today was grounded when a character out of the sky slammed into its rear fender. I don't know if that's a fender. What was it? That was its rudder? That was its rear rudder. What's it? Elevator. Elevator. That's what it is. The thing that makes you go up and down. I also hit an engine. I don't know. Cool. So, what have I learned from this experience so far? Numero uno, that if I'm going to be coming in and trying to take opponents' weapons, it's hard if, like, in that storage place, like, they're not letting us pick up guns very easily. And we're not getting used to knowing those weapons. And so having to go back and take those weapons again is a serious problem. And so in order to kind of, like, get through that, we're going to have to figure out a way to, if we get killed, maybe go somewhere else. Maybe do money first is a possibility. But getting 10 kills is also really nice. So maybe the outskirts of the battles would be a nice safe thing. Like sniping in could be interesting. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Well, we're going to try this now. Top 10 kills in Verdansk Resurgence Trios. It's the faster Battle Royale kind of stuff. Same thing, though. We're going to just use other people's loadouts. Though if we pick up a loadout, we'll use it to get our perks, but then we'll grab other people's guns and that kind of thing. And then after that, it might be good to do a practice stuff. I kind of want to do the lecture after I try to get one of these to succeed. But also, whatever. Sometimes one doesn't always succeed. It's fine. It's cool. We try, we learn. That's the process. That person's walking very slowly. Heads up, supply can be reopened shortly after use. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize that you could reopen rebirth supply boxes. Huh. That's a great idea because if players are coming back more often, you ensure that they can rearm themselves quickly. Good idea. Good idea. I like that. I'm looking for them to have the faster, like, Stimulus Solos style Battle Royale stuff again because that'll be the joy. But this one's been pretty fun because it's shorter and faster. Alright. We got whatever this is for warm-up. Noise.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Noise. It's interesting using guns versus crossbows. I'm like, look at this. Look at me go now. I thought there would be... Oh, they're on the roof.
Playtime's over, mate.
How do I get up to the roof? That wild location.
To the safe zone.
Alright. Bringing our own intense music now. I don't know if I'm going to the beat. It's kind of hard to tell. But I do miss the fact that our character, now that they have a mask, they don't look like their PlayStation 1 graphics when we load them in. Because the mask loads in, it looks a little bit more natural than that weird polygonal face that was the other character.
Royale. Set a drop point.
Alright, I'm going to drop back. Getting intense there. Yeah. What's up, Dreams? It's nice to see you. So we're mixing up. This is something that I've been trying out and enjoying so far, is mixing up the process of doing Battle Royale with the Plunder stuff. Okay, someone's shooting at us from behind. So I really want to...
Targets are up. Get to work.
Whoop. And today's thing is taking other players' weapons. So we'll start with taking, getting something. But once we find a dead person on the ground, we just grab that first. That's the way. Alright, where is these?
Does anyone need this?
Piles of money. Grazie. Snipers. Good. Trains coming by. Alright, I can't get attached to these weapons. They'll, scope tactical rifle. I can't get attached because I gotta get rid of these once someone is killed by this.
Supply box located. Move to secure.
And then I use theirs. Careful. Quietly.
Contract updated. New objective identified.
Keep getting the monies. Get the claymore. Surprise someone who goes through that way. Oh, there's a car. That's a bad guy right over here. We would like your weapons, please. Never mind. Go ahead and take them away. I didn't want them anyway.
Friendly loadouts on the way.
Apparently I was running much too fast. much too speedy. Oh! Hey.
It's a kill.
Almost pleased! Death! That wasn't bad. That was fun. I was a little surprised at that one player bolting in and getting knocked down. So right when that happened, I was like, I feel like I should expect better of you. We'll do that again. And then after that, we'll jump into a plunder. Take what we've learned from that. Top 10 kills if possible would be fun. Our lecture today will be on intelligence, but why it's weird. And then it's going to be fun of a discussion. Dreams, how are you doing today? Good day for you? Also, Alex, who is Nerd E Crafter? So, I'm imagining it's a Minecraft thing. Because, you know, Nerdy Crafter, right? Let's see. Loadouts. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good as we are right now. No crazy changes. Same rules. Gonna fly on in, take the weapons from someone we kill, and then that's how our process works. This is a little bit tougher because it's not solos, but I also prefer the smaller maps, so I don't really care that it's not solos. Stay, microphone. Stay. Stay. But encouragement from Dreams means we're going to make the intensity come back, because that's the way we do. For Elmo. For Elmo. Ah, yes. Bring the peace for Elmo. Lands. Ooh, I recognize this place. Elmo is pleased that here we will also reap as well as sow. Yes. Farm terminology, referencing human bodies. Ah, I have been sown, and then will be reaped later. Ah, she does arts and crafts and a lot of unboxing craft kits, you say. Gotcha, Alex. Thank you.
Avoid the gas. Get to the safe zone.
Avoid the gas. Get to the safe zone. What if, call me crazy, we all just quietly didn't shoot each other? Just saying, maybe we could solve all our problems. Right? Maybe we could all just be friends. We don't have to shoot one another. I mean, it's really fun in the video game. But, just saying, you know. Perhaps we could make a tower. Stand on top of each other's heads.
Royale. Alright, soldier. Mark and drop.
Alright, probably a good idea to land somewhere over here. Yeah.
Is anyone new?
Nice safe place. Ooh, starting with handgun to that. Alright, pop this, do a quick search around. Flip off. Going left. Alright, killing a player now is not going to get me a lot of items. But it's still going to be fun. Alright, picked up some things. Variable zooms. Sounds like people are on the roof. Not the roof. Alright, what were you using? Oh, shoot! Time to go, I guess. Alright. This is okay, I gotta switch this out. Oh, I killed them with this. Okay, I think they were using the street sweeper. Perfect. Okay, we got their weapons.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Oh shoot, they're respawning. Oh shoot, that was great, but not as great as it could have been. Maybe I'll come back alive? I did! How did I come back alive? Just keep going. Just... Not even that mad. Not even that mad. Alright, we'll hop back into Plunder now. That was a bit of a shock. So I want to try one more Plunder run, try to hit our goal. 10 kills, top 10, using other people's weapons. We have a good understanding now that the process involves, honestly, staying on, like, jumping into Storage Town wasn't working very well. We kill people so quickly normally with swords and stuff that a lot of our value comes from that. That we need to be a bit more, less about trying to throw ourselves into the center of combat. I'm not quite sure how to do that entirely yet for our best success, but I think storage, like, yeah, I'm not quite sure how to do that yet. We'll get there, though. We'll figure it out. But I'll go for it again, and then after that, regardless of what happens, I'll do lecture that I'm excited to do, and then we'll continue enjoying ourselves. I'm thinking, I was talking to Alex about this earlier, that basically I've been thinking about doing content that focuses more on a specific community, which recently, my whole thing has always been about generating a new community, but that's a bit of the cart before the horse kind of thing, where if I can do stuff for a community and then people are like, that seems cool, then that helps the channel grow. One of the things I was thinking about doing was the stuff that I came up with today was related for me watching Vlogbrothers community stuff, and I think it would be interesting to share that. And my thought with it, through the Vlogbrother community stuff, is like, we'll see how that goes, but like, my lecture today is something where I imagine it's going to be somewhat, you know, hidden away through this gameplay. And I was like, I wonder if I could, like, do a video, play games, and then also do a lecture video. And, like, mix, like, find a way to not only do, like, have a place for the lectures to live, too. So if people just want to see that. But also, because sometimes I think they're really valuable. And I want them to also live outside of video game stuff. Let me rephrase that. Outside of the sandwich of the video game stuff. Because they're always related to games in some way. Hi, what's up? I am Shield Man. Oh! How could you? I was so happy. Oh. Oof. The pain. It burns us. And land. And switch.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Alright, hello player. Oh, that was a good... I was practicing that slide in there. That was surprising. Did not expect to run face first into someone and have that work. Alright. I love PlayStation 1 Activision graphics stuff. It's funny. Wow, our character is white. Our person's actually Asian. Why? Why have they changed our body?
Plunder.
Did I misunderstand? Can I zoom in?
Contracts, looting, or eliminating targets.
Oh my gosh! I'm like
Drop point for your team.
generating tons of... There's no way they all fit in there. This is ridiculous. There's no way they all fit in that.
That's our drop zone. Get ready.
That was really funny. Like, I get the idea of having people jump out of something different than a giant plane, but then I was like, there's no way they fit. You lie. Alright, here we go.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Enemies dropping in. What weapons do you have? What weapons do you have?
Hostile dropping into the area.
I need to know if I'm gonna do this right. Alright. Real quick, peek, check.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Alright, we got a lot to choose from, it seems. And a new mission type. Ooh. Take that car, thank you. What is this?
Does anyone need this?
Never seen that before. Alright, we have 2 kills. Good start. I don't know what that is. I think it's like a gas mask. Kind of cool. Alright, we're at 60,000.
Contract confirmed.
Oh, locate Adler. It's the Adler contract. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize that they just placed them around. We found Adler, guys. He's at the icon. You'd think they'd have an easier time to find him. -$1. How could they? Alright, I can't pick up any of these, but I can take the UAV. And I will take the armor box when my thing comes back. Alright. Floating in to save Adler. I'm here for you, Adler. Adler, are you in this box?
Contract updated. New objective identified.
Nice. Thanks for the gas mask and plunder, guys. But we are getting money for it. That is one thing that I normally don't do, is just missions. And they can be fantastic for the sake of collecting lots of cash, because you run back and forth picking up stuff. Normally we haven't really worried about money early on because of the situation where you get 1.5, percent. All the money is when you pick up after that crazy moment, at the end of the match. Oh. But what's interesting is we're still running into players when we're doing this. That's pretty cool. And it's still scary too, because that means we, with our large amount of cash,
Contract updated.
might be in danger still. Uh-oh.
UAV entering the AO.
Move. Escape, children! See, this is the kind of thing that I think is really cool, right? Where we're like doing missions at the same time, escaping with the cash kind of thing. Like I feel like, I'm a heist.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Like this is where the game I feel like really does well. But we haven't done a lot of this because in a lot of the times you kind of are just alone while you're doing hunting and stuff like that.
Primary LZ's a mark. Extract is standing by.
Alright, can I... Hup! I'm a little scared of the people over that way. Adler clue secured.
Payment has been authorized.
Cool. Now where's a place that I can deposit this safely? Oop, claim unlocked. Alright, they're close. They're just to our right.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh! Why? I had the drop on them? I actually know why. I just missed. I just missed my shots. That was all that was. I just missed my shots. That's the intensity, though, that I want. Where it's, there's people around. You're a little scared of them. You're like, I don't know if they're going to get here, if they're going to get us or not. That was great. Scary, but great.
Copy. Helo is inbound for deposit.
Okay, so I can't pick up these weapons yet. I can pick up money.
Dropping into the AO.
Uh-oh, we already have a person dropping in. Shield up. Alright.
Helo is in position for your
Uh-oh!
mag set.
Hop! Oh, come on! They were playing with our weapons. How am I going to do the top 10 and 10 using other people's loadouts when they use our loadout? Alright. There's another Adler thing over here. Let's grab that. Alright, money-wise, we're still not in the top, but we're doing well.
Cargo is secure at base.
Oh, balloon. I know my inventory is full right now because technically I'm using my speedy run.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
So, wait for it. Yeah. All right, picking up more stuff, more monies. So we're making our way to Adler. Oh, what's this? Armor box? No, it's not. And we're gonna use the ATV to get ourselves over there. More monies. Armor box, perfect. Sounds like someone's close. Nope, okay, we're good. Is that a crossbow? Glow catalyst, that's fun. Fortunately, not the particular challenge we're doing today. Today, we're breaking glass and luckily not having horrible cuts on our faces while doing so. Pop UAV.
Request recon flyover.
Shouts wildly. Alright, where are we? Okay, we're just like, yeah, okay, there's the store, there's all that stuff. That's why there's stuff happening near us, but not right where we are. Oh, the Adler thing was taken away. Alright. Well, we have a player over here, up above us.
Enemy soldier incoming.
There we go, in that building. Cool. I realize this is a little bit of a waste of this, but I want to get the money off right now. Heading up. Alright, there should be weapons and stuff dropping that we can borrow. 3 players on the roof. Okay.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
How could I get up there? Well, first we'll start with this. Take another cash deposit balloon. Oh, we could use that weapon. Nice. What do you have? Uh-oh. What do you... Oh, I'll take all that, I guess. Never mind. Hey, Damien. Nice to see you here. 1 second. Uh-oh! Well, that was luck. Just gonna keep running. Just gonna keep running. Adam from Guns N' Roses? It's exactly that, Alex. Exactly that. Alright, money's put away. We're at 7 kills. This is, and we're definitely on our route to getting what we need. Cash secured. Very good. Damien, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope things are okay.
Dropping into the AO.
I realize that might seem like a little bit of a unempathetic response, and right now I don't have, I'm in game, so sorry. I admit to that. That's a lot of nice stuff for us up here. But no more players. Alright. To our right, though, there's someone looking at us.
Objective update.
Nice. Recon's in this direction. Person's still looking at us from the right. I think it's a sniper of some kind. One thing that I wish we could do is remove... Oh, another player in there still. Alright, they're running on the left side. Or on the roof. Quietly. On the roof, it seems. Just above us. I'm going to just walk around. I do like the imagine this Guns N' Roses Adler. It's just the name of the character. Sniper up high. Woof. Get on this side. Play out this. Deposit the cash. Again, not a full cash thing, but there's just been a lot of balloons recently. Alright, we need 2 more kills, and we have plenty of time to get there. You know, I'm just going to leave this shield on. Alright. Uh-oh. And we have our 8 kills, not 10. Oh, shoot. I was confident that was it. I wonder what it is about this area that's just like giving us a steady stream of targets. I'm going to still try to make it to the secure recon spot. We only have 2 minutes to go, but that'll be fine. Player walking out on that side. Oh, person to our left. Peek. Still to our left. Probably sniping. That was a rocket. That was very close. Shield up. Ah, bummer.
Helo is in position. Bag is set for deposit.
Alright, this is going to be a dangerous choice, but... Oh, don't close the door on us! Alright, that was a bad choice. So, kill-wise, I think we're done. I think we have 10 kills, and I think we have all the money that we need. Yeah, 10 kills, and we're in 6th place. So we're en route to achieving the goal.
Cargo is secure at base.
Oh, there's a person right behind us, so I'm going to just wrap around. Be a little bit harder to shoot. That recon's still a little bit far outside of us. That's fine. I'm going to look for someone to pick up guns from. Probably right landing in here. We have a little bit more cover. We can find some guns. Wants to know where Izzy is, so it's not far fetched. I do like the idea that it's like Guns N' Roses are just part of the Black Ops universe. Alright, 41 shots. Still in the top 5. Money's been dropped over here. The King's over this way. Ooh, look at all these options we have. I'm gonna go for this, because it's pretty. It's very pretty. I'm keeping the shield on. That's just been really helpful. See? See how helpful that is?
Hostile dropping into the area. Enemy UAV overhead.
Shield's very helpful.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Dang it! Lost some cash, that's fine. Shields up.
Enemy soldier incoming.
We're just gonna... Oh! Sadness. Not bad, though. That's where we were kept dying last time. So that's where I'm like, okay, let's try backing out and trying to do stuff like in the airport. I think that's a safe bet. We're still in 5th. There's still going to be players over here. Welcome to the jungle for a trailer? I don't know, Alex, but that would be great. If like all the characters are just named after characters from Guns N' Roses. Characters. Band members. Alright, yeah, but we're going to do this. So I can't grab this stuff because it's not from a player. But we can pick up some of this. Stopping power rounds, doesn't matter. Jumping down. Supply run, contract.
Time's running out. Get to the target area.
Alright, just picking up the cash on my way. How far are we going? Kind of far, but it's alright. 6th place, we're just picking up money on the way. They're real Alex, are you sure? I'm not sure if Guns N' Roses are real people. There's one of my favorite things about intelligence, not specifically in our discussion today, but was arguments about if the Pope exists or not. Major reason why is because it's called the unread library argument. Where basically it's this idea of like, how do you really know the Pope exists if you've never seen the Pope? And even if you have seen the Pope, how do you know that that was actually the Pope and not a bunch of people being like, that's not the Pope? What? It's a very interesting argument that is based off of the idea of like forcing people to think about how we as humans figure out what's right. Like it's about trust, it's about research, it's about having meta understanding of knowledge. And I like it because I think it's very important that we take into consideration the idea of like, not that you shouldn't believe that there's a person called the Pope, but that you should understand that why we know that there's someone called the Pope involves accepting certain knowledge that we ourselves don't always have the capacity to confirm. It's kind of like a useful discussion in regards to things like the Higgs boson or the God particle, right? Like, everybody is like, I don't really know how to describe that thing. Oh, I'm being tracked. Intensity music. Oh, I can't pick this up. Hurry up, let me pick this up. I can't really describe the Higgs boson to someone in a way better than a scientist who's using a massive machine that slams various small particles into each other at extremely high energies. But I have to accept the fact that that person understands a lot more of what's going on in that particular setup. You know, trust the experts, but make sure you do your research kind of thing.
Does anyone need this?
Alright, going for the bounty. Alright, 10 kills, 6th place, going for a bounty. We got a helicopter to chase a bounty down, too.
Bounty target identified.
Let me grab that. We also, on a very fun way, have a bunch of people chasing us right now, but we're too far away for them. Anyway, I don't know if the people are real. It's the joke. Going for my bounty. Uh-oh, I'm being shot at. I still don't have guns. Like, we're doing this with knives. Alright, let's bring an Elmo for this. Oh, our bounty target was poached. Okay. Sweet. Guess I'll just get another... Oh, missile's locking. Incoming missile! Yay! It got exploded by the little machine I put inside the car. Also known as... Yay! It happened again! It's not a car, it's a helicopter. I love it. I'm having fun. Alright, fine. I know when I'm not wanted. Oh, I almost slammed into that person. Woo! I'm coughing. Elmo's pleased though.
Enemy soldier incoming. The area. Watch the skies.
And your weapon will be the one of choice. I might get killed by the incoming intense people. Oh, we inverted the bounty. That's got us even more money. Cool sauce. I don't see where those people are. Someone else killed them for us, though. Yay! Alright, we're top 4.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh, person from behind. Well, hello there! I missed that knife. Hello! I missed that knife. Look. Oh no! Oh no! Sadness. Okay, so we got our top 10. We've had hilarious helicopter squishes. We have 12 kills right now. We've been using other people's weapons against them. It's working great. Lots of monies. The goal now is to just maintain being ahead of our opponents, which is very possible. Got a lot of cash on us. Oh no. Just running into the other player. Oh, they heard me coming. In my mind, I thought I was doing better than that. Yeah. Alright, I think this is a good opportunity to deposit what we have. We're not in a major rush. We could place this here. We'll be nice and safe. We have our big shield for protection. Alright, alright. Overtime, that's fine. Top 3, doing good. Big scary helicopter, that's fine. Friendly helicopter. Big scary helicopter. Multiple helicopters to look out for. Cash is in. Alright. I think I want to try to go for 15 kills. Take me! Wow, that took a long time. Took a long time to do that. That was very...
A few moments later.
Still not dead. Alright, but we deposited the money. I'm thinking it'll be very cool to see if we can throw ourselves into one more kill so we can get 15 kills. Top 10. Ooh, oh no. I punched the mic. Top 10 in Plunder. It'll be great. That's the plan. But to do this well, we have to land close enough that I can pick up other items without getting absolutely eviscerated. And we'll do our best with that. Alright. Don't eviscerate me. Don't eviscerate me. Don't eviscerate me. No evisceration. I said no! Yes, there's our 15. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Nice. Welcome back, Alex. I didn't need to do it this way, but I thought it would be funny. And it was for me. Okay. So we've achieved top 10. We've achieved 15 kills. 16 kills, in fact. I want to see if I can get ourselves over $1 million in the last minute. Not likely, but is possible. Realize moments like that. Alright, we're in top 2. Or we're in second place. You managed to scratch yourself and draw blood? Good day. What's up? Thank you. Alright, we're not at $1 million yet. We're close. If we can get one more player, we could probably cross $1 million. 20 seconds though. So it's just cash laying around somewhere. Some just gift money. Don't look the gift horse in the mouth. There's some money right over here, I think. None of that is money. Alright. Not enough. Oh, look at the money right here. Oh, I wonder if that would have knocked us over to the 1 million. Not upset. Pretty pleased. Pretty pleased. That's a very yay moment here. Woof. Alright. 18 kills. Using every other one else's stuff. Just yay. Alright, I'm gonna do another yay. I'm gonna do explosion.
A few moments.
I'm still happy! Cool. Let's jump into our lecture next. Alright, so who do we have hanging out with us today? We have 3. Cool. Alright. One thing that I hope to be able to add to our chat is a set of rules. Because as of right now, we don't have the ability to set rules that you have to agree to talk and chat, I think. Normally we have that. As that's a Twitch thing. I'll go looking to see if that exists in our chat stuff, because that's something that I care about for doing as we get more professional in our content. What's the most you've ever gotten? Most money? Most kills? We've gotten over $1 million in Plunder before. I think we've gotten 20 kills. This is our highest, but we're normally doing cash and kills, not just kills. But we could do a just kills one at one point. But either way, boop, let's go ahead and start talking about our lecture fun stuff. So, intelligence is weird is today's lecture. And this is going to be a discussion, somewhat philosophical, but also metaphysical, meta-anthropological. I took a philosophy of science class. Doesn't mean I'm special in this way. I've just done some fun reviews and stuff, but let's talk about what I mean. Alright, so intelligence is weird, and this is an idea that has been sparked in my head from a conversation from Hank Green. Hank Green is a guy I put in the videos down below. He's one of the people who's in the doobly-doo, is like they like to call it, which is the description box. The idea is that they do a channel called Vlog Brothers. Hank is a science communicator and does Crash Course, which is kind of the new Bill Nye, if you're of my generation. Now, Hank talked about the concept of intelligence being weird, specifically in reaction to the idea of genetically altering human beings to be more intelligent. But what does one mean by intelligent? That's really hard to nail down. So one of the examples he gives in the video that he talked about is the idea that intelligence is something that is really more dependent on being born during a time when your skill sets can be taken advantage of. One of the ways that I think about this is actually in the movie Sin City. This is an older movie back when I was in high school, but Sin City was a very, very unfortunate crime-ridden place. And people who lived there just kind of had to be bad in order to survive in that town. One of the characters named Marv was this hulking beast of a man, one of the heroes of Sin City. And gosh, everyone was scared of him because of how terrifying he looked. And there's this part also included in the doobly-doo description box down below, another link to the scene in the movie that I'm thinking of where a character is looking at Marv, the beast of a terrifying man, and being like, if that guy was born in Roman era as a gladiator, people would love him. If that guy was born as a Hun for the Mongolian Empire, they would have loved him. This guy is a warrior. But being born in Sin City, unfortunately, he's not someone that's loved in the same way. He's feared. People do not like Marv. And that's an idea that I think is really interesting because I not being to Marv's experience of that, have experienced the idea, though, of living before my skills were as valuable and living after. There is a lovely comic from the Farside Gallery, if you've ever seen this before. It says, "Help wanted. Nintendo expert needed. 50K salary. Bonus equal opportunity employer." And if you go and you look at it, hopeful parents, right? This was written, before 2005, interestingly. But long enough ago, more than 16 years ago. And the whole idea was like, video games do not provide anyone any job opportunity. I myself, am kind of an example how that's not true. I got my real successful start in any career being a video game community specialist, right? That was my thing. Esports are now in the billions, video games are bigger than movies. I've included links to that in the doobly-doo chat thing down below as well. And the point of this is that we as humans make this mistake. And the US, us, myself, you, we all make the mistake. The US does as well, and we'll talk about that in a second more. But the point of it is that what is intelligence is what is valued. At the time of when that comic was written, being good at video games wasn't valued in the same way. It was just like, it'd be like being good at baseball or at soccer or at music before people cared about those things, right? It became something that was valuable later on. And so I've lived through this. My grandmother herself made a joke about how I proved to the family that they were all fools, her words, not mine, because they didn't think that I could get a job as a video game thing, playing video games and stuff. And the thing is, I'm not just playing video games when I'm a community manager. I'm managing a community of people that helps make the video game more vibrant and enjoyable for players. That's a very different thing, but it does involve playing games. The major point of this, though, is that we don't know, as people, what is going to be intelligent or smart in the future, right? That's what Hank Green's talking about. That's what Marv is about, right? Marv is an example of someone born past the time his skill sets are useful as a big, strong, scary man. Hank Green was talking about the idea of, like, how do you expect what's going to be successful? An esport, success person, what is the skills that makes them a successful game player? Gosh, how do you figure that in genetics? Is that what you care about as intelligence? I don't know. And this is something that I think is really interesting, because if I was to, have a kid and raise them now, right? I would be more likely to support the idea of getting good at video games or designing games or getting interested in art and stuff like that, because I, as a person, understand that. There is going to be something else, though, that I don't understand that's going to become successful. Some form of content, some behavior, something that will become intelligence in the future that I don't have. This is natural, right? The youth come up with something new, and then we discover that thing as we grow. I got to live through one, which has been very interesting. And there's plenty of people in my life still who are like, we don't know what you do, and we're surprised that you do it, kind of thing. And it's an important thing to keep in mind. Now, I bring this up on an extra note, besides the fact of personal experience, but in giving other situations where it's important to understand that it is society that often is one of the bigger things that influences intelligence. I can be smart, I can be clever, I can be hardworking, but something about the way I was raised, the opportunities I was provided, help give that to me. This is something that has popped in my head. I'm a little hesitant to talk about this too, because it delves a little bit more into politics, but I think it's valuable as an example of how people can get locked into an idea of where they feel like they found the one gene or the one cause, and that kind of thing can be an issue. The one that comes to mind with me, actually, was recently in Texas. There was a law that was passed that was arguing that if you were assigned male at birth and then transitioned from male to female later in life, you were not allowed to join high school sports in the gender that you identify yourself as. So if you were a trans woman, you can't play in women's sports, was basically they were saying at the high school level. And it's interesting because the argument that they used in that case was the fact that if you were assigned male at birth, then you have an inherent advantage. Now, I'm not going to go into the argument about if there's inherent advantage or not. The thing is that it's important is to remember that there's a thing known as the relative age effect as well. I'm going to pop. I have links to this as well. Relative age is basically the idea that if you were older when your society had a cutoff on something, you tend to be more successful. This refers to the idea of me, for example, having a birthday that is in a later part of the year. So I then was held back one year, so I was an older person in kindergarten rather than being one of the youngest people in my class. This allowed me to have more opportunity to be stronger, to be smarter at that specific time. This has been shown to affect so many people that depending on when you have an arbitrary cutoff of like, all right, after the age, or after November, you have to wait till the next year to start school or something, the people who are born in the placement that makes them the oldest tend to be the most successful. This has been shown in sports specifically. There's a famous discussion from the book Outliers from Malcolm Gladwell where he talks about this within hockey, where hockey players who are born towards the beginning of the year, there tends to be more birthdays in the beginning of the year than there is at the end of the year to a noticeable amount statistically. Partly expected because of the idea that the older students or the older kids were bigger, were more mature, and that kind of thing. On an interesting relationship to that as well, society and how it works, because younger people are on the other end of the spectrum, they found that the people who are younger in hockey, this is from BYU, did an experiment on this, they found that people who were younger, made more money as well as scored more goals. And one of the arguments for that was like, there's more exceptions from the youth than there are from the older, but there are more rules for the older than there are the youth. I'll say that again, where basically you're more likely to be older in hockey and be a successful player, but you're more likely to be younger and be an elite player and be like one of the wanted. And one of the expecteds for that is because even though you were younger, you showed extra skill, and so you were again provided the extra help and support when you seemed so much less mature, so you were given more on top of that. There was more risk. And I included all those links and stuff down below as well in the description. But the major point about this is that something like intelligence or skill is really hard to nail down. What it means, what it is really dependent on the surrounding area. If in the case of Marv, being born as a gladiator, would have been happier. In the case of myself, growing through the experience of video games aren't useful to, now that's my career. In the case of Texas with this law, they're taking in, for example, they're being like, this thing is the problem. This assigned male at birth thing is going to be an issue, when we're like, well, what about the relative age thing? Like, if you're worried about an example of someone being stronger and faster, why not consider this too? These are the things that it's important to keep in mind. It's not an answer on, how one should run high school sports. It's not an answer on what is intelligence actually. It's actually meant to instill doubt and confusion. We don't know. There's so many things that's possible. Who would have predicted that I could have had a career selling a video game, playing it, being a community manager, and how it was so beneficial that I had so many hours in video games so that I was able to talk about them intelligently. I mean, this actual thing, here, I want to pull this up too. Mike Lynch Cartoons has an interesting discussion here where this is an old Farside cartoon, and all these lines from this, from a specialist in childhood education, I don't know if that's actually true here, but if you were to read through this, which I included in the links as well, they talk about how video games do nothing for people. But if I was to go on LinkedIn right now, I could find stuff that looks just like this for me, right? So it's not that they were necessarily bad people. It's that the idea is that you get yourself into a position where you believe that you know what's going to happen. I don't know what intelligence is going to look like tomorrow. I have an idea of what it looks like today, but we might learn later that that's not what it is. Cool. Thank you, Stadia. Nice to see that you showed up right at that moment. Any questions about that? While you guys come up with questions real quick, I'm going to bring up the intro and be right back because I got to pee. Oh no, not the breathe ball. Bring back the ball. Do some deep breathing while I'm gone. It's good for us. Cool. So I don't see any questions in chat. But if you have any, feel free to just throw them out whenever. Because your questions mean much, and the best of questions, asking the right questions, can change the outcome in many, many great things. There we go. I hit the wrong button. I lurk and thirst for knowledge you share. Oh, thank you. Gotcha. Thanks, Stadia. That means a lot. That particular one, and we're gonna jump into another. What would I do? Yeah, I do. Oh, we're actually pretty close to the end. So in that case, let's see if it'll let us do like a gun game or something. We've been having issues installing still. All right, what do we have? Ground war, blueprint, gunfight. That's fun. Alex, thank you for the 1. Most appreciated. We'll do. Boop. Try to do some more gun game. So, this is again, we're taking everyone else's weapons. The thought I was gonna have is I've been trying to, I like about flow stave. Hi there. Interesting. Oh, thank you, Bryn. This is my love. Hello, love. Am I very loud upstairs? I'm sorry if that's the case. Did you catch my thing that I was talking about? Did you? I guess you will let me know if you have any criticisms or feedback later. Yeah, Stadia, Alex. This is the woman that I live with. This is my love. Anyway, she has recently completed a half marathon, and she has also been very successful. And I guess, I don't know if you want to talk about your other successful stuff you've been doing content-wise. Yes, I am loud. Yes, you were listening to me. Thank you. Stadia, another trash is another man's treasure. Yeah, goodness. I don't know. I don't quite know the connection that you were saying with that. Am I the trash who's a treasure? Am I both? I don't know where it connects. Aw, that's nice, Stadia. You can chat about whatever. End of the day, I feel like we had a good lecture. We had a good. We completed our challenge that we were going for, which was all really well and good, which made me feel awesome. I exploded. Oh, they're loadouts. Gotcha, Stadia. Yes. Oh, that's a great title for it. One person's trash is another person's treasure. I mean, I assume that they also think it's treasure because they were the ones using it. We just peeled it off their cold, dead hands, right? So that's one way to look at it, too. Oof. I looked it up on Welcome to the Jungle. Was the trade of COD Infinite Warfare? Oh, gotcha. Good job. Impressed. This is me. Oh, it's a crossbow. You see, this is... I'll be fine. Oh! We hit them, but it didn't kill them, interestingly.
Enemies on the last weapon. Step it up.
Alright, thank you. Pistol Town, always a nice easy shot. Oh, oh dang it, I thought it was clever. Oh, oh. Ah. I'm having buffering issues again, be back soon. See you soon. It might have to do with how much is happening on screen. This is one thing for us to keep in mind. Ah, that was fun. We're 9th. We started when someone was at 11 kills though, so I'm not too upset about that. They're on the swords. Good job, good job. Yeah, we started pretty late on that one, so I'm not too worried about it. one thing that I think I would like to try to get better at would be to be able to have those kind of conversations in a... Like, I like the stream version of this when we explain and we show the stuff for sure. But it's something where I like the concept. Like, I've watched some videos that are just like podcasts and they talk about something like that. And I feel like that might be a fun thing to do and title them like in response to Vlog Brothers video or something like that. Because I like that kind of thing. But it's funny because I want to put myself on screen when I talk, but I think it also is a better video if it's like you don't have a person on screen during that. It makes sense when it's like I'm presenting something, but if I'm playing something and talking about an idea, I think that there's some degree of value in regards to it being cleaner kind of thing. Something for me to consider and test. But you should definitely do it. You'd be great. Thank you, Stadia. That's very kind of you. So the thing I mentioned this to you before, where I was looking to take a class about more community development growth stuff for like channel growth. I mentioned that I could share it with the class and the information with you, but I'll definitely pop this in chat real quick. This is just so you can see the things that I've been studying. So you can be like, ooh, this is the stuff I went through recently. It's been very smart. And so you can have access to it too. Having other apps open causes it? Yeah, that makes sense. That's very normal. Alright, so we're at 4th place. Partly because... oh, 2 kills. Oh, I hate these leaning things. I'm going to try taking off the goggles and see if this works better. Because I prefer down the sights. Or at least I could just... use the light switch? Oh, cool, you can turn the lights on. That's a very simple, cool thing to do. I couldn't see them. I could not see them. I'm gonna put the headset back on. It's harder to aim, but easier to see. I thought I was being clever, but I was playing Warzone, not Modern Warfare. Warzone is be more careful with your aim. Warzone is just shoot. Excuse me. Modern Warfare is just shoot. Warzone's otherwise. Ah! Let's see. Whew, that was just lucky and safety. We're going for like 16 kills. That's our goal. Stadia, I'll read your thing in just a second. Nice. Let's listen to footprints. Footsteps. Whew! Spooky! Spooky! I love those jumps when I'm like, eek! Makes me happy. Okay, very good. You put together a podcast. I think there's ideas that I have related to that, but gosh, I gotta be uh-oh. There's so much to this. What do the footprints have to say? Look out there to your right. No, maybe your left. I don't know. Could you let me know? I'm doing my best. Oh, you died. It was all your fault. Footprints are very rude. Ooh, this has got thermal on it. This is really interesting of a gun because I can't look down the sights with the night scope on, which really changes up the way that these snipers work. Okay, can I get the sniper off in time to... Not very quickly, but fast enough. Pop down, look left, look right. Ah! Sad. Hey! Oh, come on. Live long enough for me to kill you. What an unfortunate phrase. I like it so much so. Maybe one day you will live long enough for me to kill you. Oh, thank you. Your emotional support. Alright. Hello. Wow, they're just walking all around us. New gun, please. Thanks. New gun, who dis? Pila, nice. You'd watch a podcast? You can do visual podcasts, right? The visual podcasts. And basically the difference, Alex, is that the visual podcast is kind of a little bit more focused on the idea of like, it's going to be a long period of time in the discussion. But people, watch some of it. They were very popular for a while, and then they kind of dropped off in popularity for a while too, because people listen a lot. But podcasts make a great what's known as passive entertainment, right? Like listening to a book. So it's really useful to do something like that when you are doing dishes or something like that regard. So you can give a little bit of video quality stuff, but it's really just like adding and creating another place for a podcast to live, as opposed to actually adding anything seriously extra to it. Yeah. But I watched a couple of video podcasts. I think the biggest advantage of video podcasts, if you saw the Flow State Soul video that I did, I feel like that's kind of a video podcast in a way, where it was like having a conversation at lunch. It was like the way it was built around. Alright, switching guns. So yes, and I like that where I just sort of let, background noise and stuff happen in that. I liked it. I think it still might be better to do something in regards to, that person is on the highest level, or demoting us. But I think it would be better to do something like, want to kill that person because they are on their final, what's the phrasing I'm looking for now? If I do something that's a little bit more, I have the final kill, a little bit more focused on the gameplay stuff, I feel like there's almost a little bit more of a zone flow state kind of thing. I don't know. I've tried stuff where it's like, look at my death in the gut. I've tried stuff where I have like stuff changing in the background, but it was a lot of extra effort that I don't know if really added a lot to the video itself. Now, I think it could have, but it depends on like where my skill sets are. Anyway, this was super fun. I really appreciate spending the time with y'all. Boop. I'm not gonna be right back. I'm gonna end. Boom. So we're gonna close it off. Thank you very much for hanging out. Stadia, Alex, Bryn, absolute joy. And I'm going to do some things related to thinking about, because that discussion thing that I did today, I was like, I feel like I want to kind of either record that again and pop up the audio and then like put some gameplay and just be like, let's see how this, if I like this content. Also, I liked the idea of even, cutting it out. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I don't know how I want to do it. Alex, I listen to podcasts while I'm doing things, so I don't have to be looking at, just listen. Yeah, exactly. Passive. Yeah, I do books a lot. Though I have been doing some music. I've been listening to some more Taylor Swift because my love likes Taylor Swift, and I've been like, oh, well, try to listen and try to learn. It's fun. I was listening to Clean today. But any final questions about the stuff? Stadia, you're saying I've been bugging you so much because that would be great. To be honest, I'm greedy and want a full conversation. Totally. So I want to talk about that link real quick. Jen Golbeck, or Dr. Golbeck, is an information scientist who has been doing research in social media algorithms related to how they change society. She also does it for social media influence stuff because it's fun and because she teaches a class about it too. I'm going to be taking that class this summer. There's still time to sign up if you're interested in taking that class. It is a college course at the University of Maryland. I think it's really cool. The stuff that she talks about in the beginning is the stuff that I feel like I'm missing, as well as what's the word? Access to a professor of it, online content. So I'm like, ooh, I want to learn from you. And then I want to talk about this channel. I want to talk about ideas. I want to basically do that. And I'm going to bring it up because that link has basically the highlight of what the class is about. And I went through all the information in that, and it was really useful. I want to go through it again. I'm thinking about it still. I think it's, an enterprising individual can absolutely take extra stuff from that. No shame in Taylor Swift appreciation. None, no shame. But the idea that I'm really, I'm sharing that with, up your alley. Yeah, exactly, Stadia. So the idea was you might be interested in the class. You might be interested in what Dr. Gulp, she calls herself Jen, she calls herself Dr. Golbeck, it depends, but she has TikToks and Twitter, and she does different stuff, some of it related to content, some of it related to her dogs and stuff. But it's very interesting, and I'm interested, and I was saying I'll share that too. But my thing is that it's got me thinking about stuff, and today's lecture was somewhat encouraged by that stuff, specifically because this was a Vlog Brother video that made me think about this, and I was like, oh, I wonder if I could use something like this to then apply it to a video that would then relate to a Vlog Brother video to appeal to a community that I'm already kind of a part of because I watch the Vlog Brother content pretty religiously. So it's I wonder if I could do that. I'm part of their sock club. They have a sock club going on right now with money going to charity. I wear those socks. So anyway, final questions, final things. I'll be here tomorrow at 1 p.m. I don't know if I'll have a lecture quite the same way that it was today, but it was certainly fun. Any final questions, Stadia? Any final questions, Alex? Any final questions, Bryn? Feel free to say the number 1 if you're done, and then I'll just turn off and go exercise. Very cool content, and the link you shared, I'll check it out. Cool. I hope you enjoy it. I have not ignored your stuff on Twitter. I guess the term would be I prioritized other stuff first. Sorry. But I'm curious about it, and I don't want us to stop the conversation if I don't have a time that I know that I'm available for. Stadia gave me a 1. Alex, thanks for the stream. Enjoy the rest of the day. Alex, enjoy your evening. Stadia, enjoy your evening or day. And I'm gonna hop off. See, I'm pointing to my head like I have psychic powers, but I guess I was gonna do something like that. Bye.